Uh-oh. 6 of the 7 sages. It never seems to be all 7 inside of appearance when you think about it. Uh-oh. I recognize that dialect anywhere. Hi, Clay. And all the gym leaders, bar the Strighton trio, have arrived. Proceed? Okay, I'm out of here. Well, no, they can't handle it without me. I am the holder of the Darkstone after all. So, welcome back to N's Castle. Seems that they're going to be stuck there for a while. Now, you might notice that the Strighton brothers aren't there. That actually gets explained in Black and White 2. A little bit more in depth. So, believe me, it's actually really good if you do a game sync between the two games. And great. This again. Where are you? There you are. All right, sounds like a plan. Let's get our Pokemon healed up. So I take it I talked to the lady who looks like a Chansey. So N has realized this, but he's spent too much time in the castle to admit it. Something's telling me N's a little bit different. What I was doing right there, I had to go and talk to somebody. Well then. Innocent, huh? Something's telling me we're gonna get a little bit more of an insight to N. That's kind of gonna drive a point home. If we go inside here, though, we have other Team Plasma members, so... Not necessarily. There's still, Sinnoh, Hoenn, Johto, Kanto, Kalos. So, yeah, you beat one champion. I don't think Universe Champion is the strongest champion out of all the champions. I think you've kind of missing a lot of regions. Well then! Yes, and I question, how did nobody notice that Pokemon were being probably worked to death by you people to make a castle around the Elite Four? How? Anyway, go right here and you can get yourself a max potion. I still question how, and I will always question how, because it's dumb. It's very dumb. They're very oblivious otherwise, and I don't think they are. But let's keep going through these doors, shall we? It's interesting, and what the heck? What? 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 This machine must be destroyed. This machine must be destroyed. Can I take like a stick or something and just whack it? But there is the PC if you need it, if you so wish to change your Pokemon lineup. But I've made it through this whole game with my team. There's no way I could part with them now. Oh, we have another Team Plasma member. A little bit late now, but go right here, and you can get a Max Revive. I'm gonna need these. Oh boy, I'm gonna need those. So, let's keep moving forward. Another door. It's very beneficial to explore through these. And Patrat. And maybe start thinking for yourself. And if you talk to this person, he will send you to the Pokemon League, allowing you to go back out and train if you so need. Talk to the Plasma Grunt that is now available inside the Pokemon Center inside the Pokemon League, and you will head back to N's Castle right where you were. And, sweet, an Ultra Ball. Thank you. I could use that, especially for what's coming up. All right, so I think we are done with this section, and great. You know, for the Shadow Triad, there's always only one of you. See? So this is the room that N had, huh? Let's see how this room is. I'm disturbed. Harmonia. A train being played with recently, and it looks like the train's kind of been separated. But go inside right here, and you get a rare candy. Huh, I'm not gonna lie, this is rather creepy. It's the music. The music makes this creepy. Are you sure that's a dart that looks like a knife? And he got them stuck in the wall! I think N's got a little bit of an anger problem. Especially because he tried to throw a train into a basketball hoop. Yeah, and you might have a little bit of an anger problem. We should probably go and fix that. But for right now, let's keep going through the rooms and talking to everyone. And getting items such as a full restore. I will gladly take that. And another Plasma member to talk to. Really? All of this can be blamed on Team Rocket. Because they were the original ones to start trying to take over the world with this. Oh well. So, into this room we go. And two Plasma Grunts talking to each other. Yeah, you guys are kind of thinking in very short term, especially because in the Pokemon world, people are so attached to their Pokemon. It's not something that will happen instantly. It would be like decades. But if we go up right here, we have only one door remaining. So, there is Getsis. Yeah, big whoop. I've done that in the past. You seem very forthwith for this. I am rather surprised that you're not trying to stop me. Because I am literally the biggest contingency, like the biggest wrench in your plan right now. Okay. You asked for it. I'm gonna go over there. I'm gonna deck you in the face. I don't need no Zekrom. Oh, thanks. You know, maybe they should have made a special doorway for, you know, Reshiram, or if you're playing Black, Zekrom. Just, you know, so then your structural integrity of your castle is not completely destroyed. Am I supposed to be impressed that you can evaporate some water? I have a mole that can make earthquakes. Wait, what? Well then. Told you! Alright, that sounds like a plan. So, Zekrom's right here. Let's get it! So, it's time we battle our first legendary Pokemon, Zekrom. Zekrom is one of 2 of the legendary Pokemon that are available inside of the Kalos region by the heroes. Zekrom is an electric dragon type Pokemon. Its special ability, Terravolt, allows it to hit any target despite its, possible abilities it may have. For example, if a Pokemon were to have Levitate and Zekrom were to use Earthquake, it would still hit, despite the Levitate effect being there. So, there we go. That is pretty much it. In terms of stats, since Zekrom is a legendary, it has really high stats. Its highest stat is its physical attack, which is at a whopping 150, I believe. The only stat it has that is not of a clear 100 is that of its speed, which is only at 90. Zekrom, we're gonna make you a friend, and I paralyzed you. How embarrassing. You're an electric type. So, Signal Beam. But, you fool, I have Rocky Helmet on. Of course, this could also be bad because if I don't catch this thing, it will end up causing itself to kill itself. Now, for legendary Pokemon, I normally try to catch them in the most wacky ball as possible. So, why don't we try a Pokeball? Now, for legendary Pokemon, just to get into it right now, legendary Pokemon have a catch rate of 3, which is the lowest catch rate a Pokemon can have in the entire franchise. All legendary Pokemon from any generation have a catch rate of 3, except for Reshiram and Zekrom, who have 3+ because they kind of want to make you the ally so they have more of a chance of getting caught. But what we're gonna do right now is we're gonna use another Pokeball. So, let's try and see if we can catch Zekrom. Oh! I want him in a Pokeball though! My OCD commands it! Plus also, I love catching them in the wackiest balls, and I take great pleasure in catching them inside Pokeballs. So, 1, 2, 3, caught him in a Pokeball! I'm happy! Catch rate of 3 in a Pokeball, which has a ×1 catch rate. So, this Pokemon appears in Legends. Its tail, it is a giant generator that creates electricity. Well, interesting. So, shall we name Zekrom? Sure, this will be the, pretty much for this run, I'm gonna be naming them to different things. So, why don't we name him Sparky for his electric butt? So, there you go, Sparky. Go into the box. Wait a minute. Team Plasma can release Pokemon from the box. So, if you want, you can add the Pokemon to your party, but we're not gonna add him. We don't need a legendary Pokemon in order to beat this kid. Oh no. No, we don't. That would be an insult to all my Pokemon that I have used thus far in this game to get me to where I am. And you think you can sweep me? That's cute, N. That's cute. Unfortunately, what I should have done is I should have switched the order of Pokemon I use, because what is the first Pokemon he uses? His Reshiram. That is a fire type. Itsy Bitsy's a bug. I done goofed. So, as you can see, Reshiram has the ability Turbo Blaze. Turbo Blaze is basically the same as Terravolt, only, you know, Turbo Blaze. Pretty much, at least I believe it is. I could be wrong though. I don't really play with Reshiram too much. I will play with Zekrom more. In terms of stats that it has, it's sort of the opposite, in which it has a whopping 150 special attack and has 120 special defense, regular attack, 100 defense, 100 HP, and 90 speed. So it's sort of a little bit the opposite of Zekrom, which makes sense because they're, you know, two halves of the same coin in a bit. But either way, it's still a fire type, which means water can faint it. I need no dragon to take you out, and oh, a Klinglang. That is the final form of the Klingline, so we haven't seen those yet. So, go, my monkey! Burn the gears alive. At least I think they're alive. They're kind of sentient gears, so I'm going with alive. So, Flame Charge. And that's about half of his health. So really, so far, what I'm getting through this is I could probably beat the champion if N hadn't been there to do it already. But that takes care of the Klinglang. Shouldn't have done Metal Sound, you fool. And we gain to level 52, so Monkey gets a lot more stats. And now, Caracosta, the evolved form of Tortuga. At least I hope I am saying his name right. I always mispronounce Tortuga a lot. It is rock water, so Bernie can punch it in the face, and it will be super effective. And why do you know an HM? N? Why do you know an HM? Now, this is the last time we're going to be battling N, but I need to bring up something. All of N's Pokemon that he has will always be Pokemon he finds in the area. Where did he find a fossilized Pokemon to restore it? And this isn't the only one he has. He has an Archeops too, which is the evolved form of Arkin. So, what's the dealio? Are they really not extinct? They're just around the Pokemon League in the background that we can't access? Oh, I should have known it was over there. But Bernie is now level 51. And we got a Vanillix. So, why don't we send out Lumiere? I feel kind of bad for Itsy Bitsy because Itsy Bitsy kind of got the short end of the stick against Reshiram. Oh boy. But we've got Vanillix, the final form of the Vanillite line. Ah, great, it has Ice Body, which means it'll heal now. So, Lumiere, that means you just need to kill this thing fast. Melt the ice cream. Like that will help you. So, Flame Burst. Ah, great, a steel move. Oh no, a steel move. Whatever shall I do? It's being used against my ghost type. You didn't think this through, N. You didn't think this through. Ow. And now we've got Archeops. So, Monty, deal with it. Literally all my Pokemon have been used in this battle, and the only one that's fainted so far has been, unfortunately, Itsy Bitsy. So, first things first, why don't we Sandstorm so then I don't get buffed by the stupid, hail at the same time. While it won't end up damaging him, our Monty has an ability that increases his attack power when he's inside of, desert environments. So let's increase it even further with the Swords Dance. So, Rock Slide. Oh boy, this is gonna hurt. Oh, thank you, Monty. And boom. Goodbye, Archeops. And now, Monty's level 52. Go, Monty! And his final Pokemon, a Zoroark. So, Bernie! Come punch it in the face! What the heck's a Zoroark, you might be wondering? We'll be handling that in the post-game. Yes, share courage with him. So, Revenge. And every time I have had the Quick Claw on Bernie, this entire Elite Four and this entire time, it has been useless to me. Why did I even bother? It's been useless. Every time, go into the last episode. You will see every time the Quick Claw activated, it was when they were using a full heal. But that defeats N and ruins his plans. Told you I didn't know Dragon.